Hello, everyone. Hold on. Ah, dropping my controllers. Ah. If my controller would actually work. Hold on. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Trauma Center Second Opinion. I'm trying to make sure my Wiimote is working here. Real quick. Because I need this to play the game. Hello? Yes? There it goes. Hi, everyone. So, as you all know, surgery. I forgot. Right, we did. We were in the, our last surgery was the bomb. Because, of course, we did surgery on a bomb. I do not remember any of the characters' voices, so give me a moment to recall what voices. I think he was just deep, so. Received a letter of thanks from the conference directors. I was worried when I heard about the attack. I'm glad you both made out safely. It's all thanks to you, Dr. Myers. She's definitely the toughest woman in medicine today. You should ask her about some of her adventures on the police force sometime. Nah, Chief. Derek's gonna take you seriously. You'd have a good reason to. Oh, that's right. There was one other message I received. Dr. Stiles. Caduceus International has requested your presence as part of the research team headed to Delphi's facility in Africa. They asked for me? That seems like a mistake. Don't be modest. We've all seen what you're capable of. You have experiencing trained guilt, and you defused a bomb. Langston Miller, director of Caduceus Europe, was very impressed. And the rest of the committee voted unanimously. You should be proud. Yeah, but I've never left the country before. Well, you don't have much time. I will accept it on your behalf. Give it up, Stiles. Once Sydney decides on something, there's no arguing with him. Looks like you're going to Africa. I didn't realize he could be so stubborn. I guess he's always been difficult. That's what Greg told me anyway. I remember him talking about the arguments they get into when they were kids. The only reason Sydney went to school overseas was supposedly because everyone told him not to. Dr. Castle could be stubborn sometimes, but never anything like that. At any rate, have fun in Africa. As long as your partner's reliable, I know you'll be fine. Partner? What? Sorry, I have Medusa's like right next to me, by the way, so I don't know if her squeaks can be found on camera. Hold on, I'm making a post here real quick. And send. Hello, Fission. How you doing? Hold on. Let me, I'm opening up everything. Do you see us on a plane? Chat's in order here. All right. International Flight 326. Destination Africa. We're Boris far away. I mean, 3 transfers and 33 hours of total travel time? Wow. At least you're used to it. I've never even been to Mexico, and I don't like flying. Remember to drink plenty of fluids, and get up periodically to stretch your legs. It won't look very good for a doctor to get sent to the hospital for blood clots. It'll be hot in Africa too. Try not to get heat stroke. I hope getting vaccinated for the endemic diseases was enough. Attention please. Is there a doctor on the plane? I repeat, are there any doctors on this flight? One of the passengers is sick. We don't know how to treat him. If you have any medical training, please notify a flight attendant. Doctor! So much for sleeping on a plane. Name: McGinley Chi. Height: 78.2 inches. Weight: 220.2 pounds. Edema of the lungs has worsened, causing respiratory failure. Fluid must be drained from the lungs to secure the respiratory tract. That looks like respiratory failure.
From what his wife explained, he'd been suffering from edema of the lungs. He was prescribed medication, which stabilized the condition. They were given permission to return home. But stress from traveling may have aggravated his systems. I recommended an immediate lobectomy to drain the pleural fluids.
We're going to perform surgery mid-flight?
The captain has allowed us use of a cruise cabin. Sterilized gowns and operation chairs have been prepared as well.
We really don't have a choice.
Once we land, he can receive more permanent treatment. But for now, we have one objective. Drain pleural fluid from inside the patient's lungs. Use ultrasound to find where the fluid has accumulated and drain it.
Understood. Let's hurry. God, I forgot how, Toad-like I made her voice. Alright.
They're going to try and avoid turbulence as much as possible, but this is far from an ideal operating environment. Try not to let the shaking distract you.
I mean, I'm shaking. Okay, hold on. I have to get into the groove because I'm actually using Wiimotes here.
Respiratory failure is serious. We need to finish this quickly. Try using the ultrasound.
Make a decision.
There's a lot more fluid there should be.
Drain in immediately.
Complete.
Got it.
Careful.
And don't touch it when it starts shaking, else I will crunch the patient.
You have to be careful.
It's stabilized. If the plane starts shaking again, it could cause a lot of problems.
Incision, drain, heal. Incision, drain, heal. And that, okay, I can't use any tools, by the way. Not even my goo, because it's kind of like you smack the patient with a bottle and break it across their lungs.
Almost done.
Woo, that was a close one. I can switch tools, that's the good thing. All right, let's see. There's one there. Oh, that's what happens. I found it, though.
Doctor!
Let's get them back up the par. Got these things. There's one. Gotta be careful not to jab the ultrasound into his lungs. Where are you? There you are. Gotta be like right on top of it. I see you. It's right around here. And it's down. There you are. There's another one.
What a relief.
God. I hate when it, like, doesn't show you. Bless you, Medusa. There we go. Close them up. Rub the wound. Tell Hadano. Hey, Hadano, how you doing? You caught a Charybdis. Oh, no. It's been a while since I did, like, a 10 a.m. Stream. So, I hope that maybe everyone can show up. Rank C, Rookie Doctor. I think he'll be okay.
I contacted a hospital near Robora. We can take it there once we land.
Doctors really are on call 24/7, aren't they? Chapter 9, Deserted Village. So it is that game, I see. Yes, it is this game, but because I'm doing it solo, we can actually see further. And also, I'm not playing with my mouse and keyboard. I'm playing with actual physical Wiimotes. Remains of Robora, Zimbabwe.
We're finally here. The sky's so clear. Breathe in that air. And it's deserted.
Ah, God. Oh, that's not a pleasant feeling. I vibrated my lips together and it tickles and it's like a weird uncomfortable feeling. Ugh. I think we're looking at the results of a guilt outbreak.
Oh, I wish we weren't so far from away from home.
Hey, don't talk like that. Over here.
Who's that?
Yeah, it's nice to finally meet you, Dr. Styles. Oh, Director Miller, sir. This is Langston Miller from Caduceus, Europe.
Right, he's the one who assigned you to this mission.
I was getting worried. You're a little late. You see, one of our coordinators is sick, and we don't know exactly where the research lab is. There's been a lot of worry to her about.
Sir, I have an update. We searched sectors B2 through the 4. We cannot locate the target.
In that case, expand your search into the sea areas as well.
Yes, sir.
The jungle makes a bird's eye search impossible. We tried to narrow it down back home, but we still have a lot of ground to cover. Must be frustrating.
I have a bad feeling about this.
You may as well join the search. Report back if you manage to find anything. Here's a map of the area. We've sent teams out here, and here, and here.
What kind of map is this? I can't make out any landmarks or anything.
Well, let's get started, I guess. 6 long hours later.
Are you alright, miss?
I'm glad we could drive, but this Jeep sure is a bumpy ride.
Well, there aren't any roads in this area, but at least we're not in the jungle. It's been a long time. Let's head back to the camp for a breather.
I didn't mean... Huh? Stop the Jeep! There's someone in the house!
It's a little kid. I thought they said the area was abandoned. 1 hour after that. The boy answered the Reuben, we think.
Nice to meet you, Robin.
Yeah. What was he doing in there anyway?
We also think he lived there. His family actually lives not far from here.
Shouldn't we take him home?
Perhaps, but the boy seems to know the location of the research lab. Apparently, his brother worked there, and Reuben got to tag along once or twice. It's more of a lead than we found out here thus far, don't you agree?
Yeah. It's a good plan as many.
Thank you, Robin.
Yeah. Every time he's on screen. Yeah. Abandoned Delphi Research Lab.
As we thought, it's completely vacant.
What exactly are we looking for?
Let me take some samples from the walls and floor just in case.
Thank you, long lady. We'll need to undergo decontamination procedures after this, but hopefully we'll find something to make it worthwhile. This is no place for a child, I'm afraid. Could you wait outside?
Yeah.
That's a good lad. Cross your fingers, yes?
Pandora's box. Oh, God. Hey, Hitano, remember exactly where we left off with my brother? With the triangles? Guess where? We're back. We're back to the worst mission in this game.
After all that, we still haven't learned anything about Delphi.
The African guilt victims are being transferred to Caduceus, Europe, right? Hopefully that'll lead to something.
Yeah, but this was also tiring. Director Miller is late. I wonder who he was speaking with on the radio. Dr. Styles.
What is it?
The boy, Reuben's been infected by guilt.
What? How? Name, Reuben. Height, 50.3 inches. Weight, 62.0 pounds. Chiral reaction positive. Unknown infection detected. Extreme care is necessary during treatment.
The boy's chiral results just came back.
He tested positive for guilt. The spectral analysis indicates that this is the 5th strain.
An unknown guilt.
We found an abnormality near his pancreas, but that's all.
His vitals are dropping quickly. If we're trying to reach a hospital, he would probably die on the way. I think we should open him up and do what we can, but it's your call, Dr. Styles.
I understand. We just can't stand here and watch him die. I'll do my best. Just gotta snip him open.
Let's begin.
Arms deep into chest cavities, like always.
Could I have known about?
What is it, Dr. Miller?
Now, I think that membrane is responsible for the disease. Any organ covered by that membrane will slowly be petrified. We need to detach it.
Wait, Doctor!
Wait, you won't be able to touch it.
In there.
Just grab all of them.
Chiral reaction decreasing. Proceed as normal. Chiral reaction.
I really hate that mission. I'm just powering through it. That one is a pain. Like, it is such a hard mission to deal with if you aren't fast enough. Like, you can...
Nice work, Dr. Styles.
There is a way to do it. Like, my brother was correct about the way to do it, but you have to be fast with that one. Like, you still have to be fast with this game, but, like, that mission in particular is rough. Yeah.
Try not to move, okay, Ruben?
You're going to be all right.
Your mother's waiting just over there, so you'll be able to see her soon, okay?
Dr. Miller might be able to send him back to England for further treatment. Maybe we should ask him.
No, there's a Red Cross outpost in the next town over. I don't want to deal with this kid. I think it's best his treatment is local to avoid any complications.
Yeah.
A gift for us? Isn't this your book? Can we accept this, Dr. Styles? He wants us to, I think. Huh? Wait, this isn't a book.
It's a file folder. It's in some kind of code, but yeah, read this part. Guilt.
His brother must have given it to him.
Thank you, Ruben. This is going to save a lot of people. Yeah. Dr. Styles!
There you are.
Dr. Miller, we have good news. Ruben gave us this.
Not gonna wait. We just reserved an urgent telegram from America.
Urgent? I wonder. No way.
What's wrong?
Dr. Castle from Hope Hospital was just admitted to Caduceus USA.
Caduceus, don't tell me he...
Dr. Castle's been infected by a new strain of guilt. Act 4. Except we have another one in Act Z. Pursuit. God. Now we're in unknown territory. Mountain Pass. He's still following us. I thought we'd be able to lose him on the mountain road. He did come all the way from Japan. Would you want to leave empty-handed? Damn reporters are doing anything for a scoop. He probably just wants to build his career on the remains of the Devil Doctor. It isn't often the Japanese medical board expels a doctor for having magical powers. Or maybe he wants to get under that lab coat of yours and start rumors of... Okay, dude. You're disgusting. What makes you think it's me he's after anyway? Maybe he stumbled on your organization. They have a presence in Japan, don't they? Considering all your activity lately. If anyone had found out about us, I'd know. If it's alright with you, I believe the situation calls for a little more speed. Are we sure he's a reporter? He could be working for the government. The FBI wouldn't be so obvious. It's clear he has no idea what he's doing. I've had training, but he's going to get himself killed if he keeps driving like that. Look out. There's a curve ahead. I know that! Damn it. That idiot ran right into the wall. Go back. You don't think you're going to save him, do you? It's his own fault this happened. Besides, pulling him out of that wreck would be a pain in the ass. And how do you think his newspaper would treat it, the story, if he dies? I'm already in enough trouble as it is.
doctors. This would be a lot easier if he didn't have a conscience. We're getting the hell out of here if he's already black tagged, understand? Name, Makurami H. Height, 66.1 inches. Weight, 131.0 pounds. External trauma and lacerations have occurred. Maybe an abnormality in the patient's abdomen. Visibility is poor. Resources are far from ideal. It's too dark to see. We'll need to get him over in the front of our headlights. Here, let me pull him out of the wreckage. No good, his leg's stuck. Guess I don't have a choice. I'll have to treat him here. Can you even do that? I wish he was in a better position, but that shouldn't cause too many problems. If you have any suggestions about getting some light over here, I'm all ears. I think we're in trouble. The crash shorted out the tunnel's electrical system. With him on that side of the wreck, my headlights won't be able to do much either. Necessity is the mother of invention. Pen light? You've gotta be kidding. Nope, and you're going to be holding it. Just shine it while I tell you, okay? Most of the trauma is here. I don't like the looks of his abdomen either. Tonight's abdominal surgery will have two objectives. Extract any foreign objects, suture any lacerations. Given the situation, that's all we can do for him.
Here goes.
May as well get started. Yosh! Alright, I cannot see. We're in the dark here. Alright. Grab that pen light.
Hold this.
Shine this light where it's Terry. Alright. This is the one where you have to, like, hold the light into the area. So you have to grab the light and it moves.
Hold this. Next.
Oh, good, please. Careful now. Her missions are very, like, out of ordinary. Good God. Alright, let's get this glass shard first. It's good. I wonder if anyone can mod this game to do custom missions. And it was me. I think the batteries may have died. The batteries, damn it. I knew so was bad. We have to get lost. Has to be something we use around here. Wait, what about this? It's a camera. Oh, the flash. Here comes the fun part. You have to use a camera's flash to do surgery.
Done.
I finished treating his wounds. Remember, is he outside? Oh, highlights. Remember, don't do surgery in a cave with a flashlight and a camera.
That's it.
It's not going to. Actually, don't do surgery at all if you aren't a trained physician. That's my word of advice to you all. Operation Specialist B. Yeah. He's stable enough. Call for a rescue team. Hey, you weren't half bad as an assistant. Yeah, well, I don't intend to make a habit of it. Let's get out of here. Last thing we need to do right now is play 20 questions. Let me drive. That put me in a good mood. Eventually, the timelines do converge, but yeah, for now, she's just a optional wacky missions, I guess you can call them. Hold on. Good. You're back. What's Dr. Castle's condition?
Stable, for now. He's gotten a lot weaker, though. I don't think he has the strength to survive an operation. Well, go see for yourself. Physical ward, room 202.
Good to see you, Derek.
Dr. Castle, you shouldn't get up.
Don't strain yourself, sir.
I should have been suspicious when I couldn't diagnose my own condition. It spread so fast, I didn't think it was guilt.
Have they identified the strain?
I heard Sydney say it was an unidentified type, so be careful.
Greg, we've received detailed information on this guilt.
What? From where?
These two just got back from Africa, in an old Delphi research facility.
A fire Ruben gave us.
We're analyzing the data. We think it might help us devise a treatment. Don't give up, Greg.
I believe in you, and in Caduceus. That's why I wanted Derek to join you.
Dr. Castle.
Keep working on it, Derek.
Results from the lab. They've settled on a theoretical cure. Victor's report says that they can create a serum to eliminate the guilt.
There's hope then?
It's possible, but we don't have enough antigen samples to finish the serum.
Antigen samples?
While you were in Africa, there was a highly toxic guilt outbreak. My brother was infected while treating one of the victims. In theory, we can extract samples from the untreated guilt victims. As long as their infections haven't progressed to full term, we can just remove the guilt. We compiled a list of patients with the symptoms matching Greg's. Derek, I need you to operate on them in order to obtain the necessary samples.
So are we traveling to hospitals where the victims are being observed?
Yes, exactly. Good luck. Once we have enough antigen, we can engineer the serum.
I understand, sir.
Derek. Greg is my brother. Please remember that.
Of course, Dr. Castle. Let's go, Angie. God, No, okay, no, it's not the one I was thinking of. There is a moment in this game where, Trauma Team does this better in one of its game modes, but you had to cure 5 patients in a row on a single time limit with 1 usage of your ability. On the DS, it was hell because of carpal tunnels. I think it's around here. I just contacted the hospital. They'll have the patient ready for us when we arrive. This vehicle is specially designed as a sterile environment. We can't risk a secondary infection, so we'll just have to operate in here. The strain may spread by physical contact. Wear your protective gear. Name, Epps Thomas. Height, 68.2 inches. Weight, 138.7 pounds. Chiral reaction positive. Tatar T bodies detected. Extract guilt to procure antibody samples for analysis. The patient has been transported, and our protective area is now sealed. I'll explain now what Dr. Castle requested that we obtain the samples. These patients have tested positive for guilt. However, the specimens inside them are still in an immature state of development. In fact, this serum should be able to completely incapacitate them. Jesus Christ, I cannot speak in this voice. Doctor, first locate the guilt, then use the serum to stop it. After that, place the guilt specimen onto the tray and slice it open. Slice it open? Yes, we need the guilt's internal fluids to replicate its antigen. After we've drained the guilt, the procedure is complete. We only have one objective in this operation. Use the general serum to stop the guilt and obtain its fluids. That's all.
Let's begin the operation.
Understood. Let's begin the operation.
Let's begin.
Got it. There it goes.
With the guilt.
The same was effective, but that's hidden stuff inside the organ. Get out of him.
Proceed as normal.
Hey, I just saw you. Get out of the organ. Now give me this guy.
Drain the area. We got it.
Fluid extractor complete. Let's close him up. Can we just stop sudden? I could create something like this. So that's 1, and we need 3, if I recall.
Nice work, Dr. Dr. Styles.
Nice. Did I do it correctly?
I think so. According to what Cass told us, we need 3 types of antigen. There are P, V, and H types. He wants 1 sample of each. Let's send a composition of the sample back to Caduceus.
I wonder what type it is.
There's our answer. It looks like this is a V-type antigen. Let's move on to the next patient. We still needed 2 other types.
Yeah, let's go. So we have green. Bonnet Ray, 73.3 inches. Weight, 162.5 pounds. Chiral reaction positive. To target bodies detected. Checked out to secure antibody samples.
Are you ready, Dr. Styles? Obtain a sample exactly like you did before. Good luck.
Let's begin.
Just slowly open them up. This one.
Guilt.
So you can actually kind of tell what, oh, it's the same one as last time.
There. Extraction complete.
There's the 3 types, which are indicated by the color, which actually comes to play. The word comes into play later. Because you'll start dealing with ones that are kind of like, oh no, I can't tell which one. Look like acid spews. That's the antigen you're supposed to use against it. Master Surgeon. Sadly, I have to do this multiple times until I get lucky to get all 3 types. Damn, we already have that type. Let's move on to the next patient. Can't waste any more time. Because I think it's green, yellow, red are the color types.
Let's get started.
Or like the antigen types.
Let's begin.
Slowly open. All right.
We've located the guilt.
Hopefully this... Alright, where is he? Yeah, orange.
I think it's working.
Eat.
There.
Gotcha.
Extraction
Drain the fluid.
Oh, I'm nervous. I hope this is the right one.
Nice work, Dr. Styles.
Operation Master Surgeon, S rank. Too bad I can't get excess. Angie has a look.
We did it! This is the P-type antigen. All that's left is H-type. Let's hurry. Okay, I'm bringing the patient.
Harry Zach, height 71.7 inches, weight 161.1 pounds, chiral reaction positive.
Let's get started.
Weird that I'm, like... The fact that they turned a surgery game into, like, a weird, sometimes a boss fight. Because, like, there's the normal surgeries, but whenever you fight guilt, it's
We've located the guilt.
a boss. Okay, no, I was wrong. It's not yellow, it's purple.
I think it's working. What is that?
Hey. That one was angry.
Extraction complete.
All of this to make a cute... And once you do this mission, you have a... since
Nice work, Dr. Styles.
you have the cure outright for the later mission, so you don't have to go collect antigen types anymore.
How's it look?
It's the H-type antigen.
That's all 3. Angie, let's get back to Caduceus. Nothing to do but wait.
Chief, how is he?
We're using the samples Derek collected to create a serum.
But will it be done in time?
I don't know. We just have to put our faith in Victor.
I can help. There has to be something I can do.
Try to stay calm, Dr. Myers. I'm sure Victor can handle it.
Stay calm. How the hell can you say that when your mentor is dying in there? If you hadn't been gone...
Stop it, Cybele. This isn't his fault.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I need to go lie down. Whoa, I've never seen Dr. Myers freak out like that, bro.
Ethel and my brother have some history. I can understand why she's so emotional. Don't hold it against her, Derek.
Of course not. This must be how patients' families feel. It's hard entrusting the life of a loved one into someone else's hands.
Who knew waiting could be this painful?
Excuse me.
Oh, wait, no, I forgot what voice I gave him. Excuse me. It's Randy, Chief. We're administering the serum via IV. He should start to recover soon.
I see. That's good news.
But the guilt's still inside him. You plan on removing it, right?
We should do it right away. Dr. Clark, can you operate? I'd like Derek to assist you as well. I'll do my best, sir. Understood?
And I forgot how beefy. How intensive doing voices is on my throat when you're swapping between everything. Derek, you're going to be operating on Dr. Did I give him a Scottish accent? So what the hell voice am I doing here? Derek, you're going to be operating on Dr. Castle? I do that voice. Huh? But I thought you were scheduled for that procedure.
I asked him to switch it with you, Derek.
Why? Dr. Clark's an experienced surgeon. I'm just a...
I know that. You told my brother you're going to operate on me. I'd like to know why not.
Well, what if I did something wrong? I mean, you'd...
Are you worried I won't make it?
Of course not. You're not going to...
Then make it happen. It looks like I forgot to teach you a very important lesson. You've developed your skills, but something's still holding you back. Sometimes a doctor needs to ignore his personal relationships.
Huh?
A friendship should have no bearing on your surgical ability. When someone is in the operating room, they're your patient and nothing more. You were their doctor, so you saved them. That's all there is to it.
But I'm still a human.
This is especially important because you have the healing touch. I won't lend you a nimble like Robert.
Dr. Hoffman?
I'll explain when the time comes, but for now, you just need to focus, Dr. Styles. I know you can do this. Think of it as a trial. The final test before you can call yourself a doctor and really mean it.
Dr. Castle.
Well, doctor, can I be cured?
Yes. I anticipate a full recovery after procedure.
Who's going to be operating?
I will.
You don't sound very confident.
You can trust me. You're in good hands, Mr. Castle.
That's the spirit, Derek. Remember, I believe in you.
Yes, sir. Name, Castle Greg. Height, 70.9 inches. Weight, 145.3 pounds. The target body is confirmed in patient's liver. Inject the newly designed serum to eliminate the guilt.
Okay, Dr. Styles, I'll be explaining the details of this operation. As you know, the tartar is a very dangerous strain of guilt. They function in groups of 3, produce a harmful pathogen. In other words, the tartar itself acts as one poisonous moss. But if we administer our antibody serum, the guilt will die. Victor just completed that serum, as I'm sure you're aware. So there's just one objective in this operation. Kill the guilt cells in his liver by injecting the correct serums. As we discussed, this tartar will weaken as you inject the serum. There's a different serum for each one, so pay attention to colors. Remember, The totality cells are synchronized with each other. You have to a limited window of time to inject all 3 cells. You'll need to be accurate and fast, of course. Every surgeon should be. Dr. Castle is a fine surgeon. You trained under him, and now you have to save his life. Do your best, Derek. I plan on it. Good luck, and let's begin.
I will save this patient.
Excuse me.
Dr. Cass called this your final test before you could be proud to call yourself a doctor.
Show them the healing touch.
Got it. Into the liver.
Doctor,
Diverticula. Let's just cut the biggest one out.
amazing. Doctor,
So I'm trying to reduce its size so it doesn't explode or something.
doctor.
Okay, once that's up.
Removal complete.
Okay, he can only go up to 75.
That's 1, 2.
Ah! Come on.
You need to get all 3 at once.
I know, I tried.
The chiral reaction is dropping. You
I'm not as steady of a hand as I thought I was.
chiral reaction decreasing.
Okay, hold on. Let me adjust my Wiimote stance here. Are they dead yet?
Reaction is
Defeat.
negative.
It's completely stabbing the patient with an unknown antigen. Come on, you! Live, damn it, live! Okay, surgeon who trembled before Kyriaki is gone. I think Dr. Castle will be kind to call you as doctor. I'll go get a drink real quick. Hold on, my throat hurts. And I still got an A rank. Huzzah! Is he alright? I removed all traces of guilt, Tristu. Now we just have to wait and hope that serum takes care of the toxin.
I could try telling Dr. Cass he needs rest, but knowing him, he'll want to return to Hope Hospital immediately.
He needs to recover first. Guilt is just about the only thing that could bring Dr. Castle down. I'm sure he'll be back to normal in no time.
Dr. Myers, it looks like they're a little understaffed. Maybe you could help with Dr. Castle for a bit?
Me? Yes, of course. I'd be glad to.
Come with me then.
Chapter 5, Foreboding Clues. Angelus Bay, City Hall. Oh, God. God. All right. How do I know what voice I gave him. I'm trying to remember how the hell I did his voice. What was it?
Well, that's why a substantial medical grant would... everyone's...
Mrs. Secretary, what's wrong?
Oh, it's my chest. Oh.
I gave him like a weird, goblin voice for some reason. Don't mind me. We need help here. Someone call an ambulance. At first it was unintelligible because I was gurgling it, but I think I'm gonna go for more like a high-pitched gremlin. But who will take record of the sins of our modern age?
this some kind of prank? Wait, could this be a...
Chief!
What is it?
It's Richard Anderson!
Then this. Empty. Thursday. As each death is sacrificed, man furnishes his dwelling in hell. But who will take record of the sins of our modern age? Does this mean... What is the Secretary's condition?
We haven't gotten test results back, but it's most likely guilt.
How could this happen? How did they get close enough to infect Secretary Anderson? We need to formulate a plan with Victor. Call in our entire staff. I hate interrupting his day off, but we need Derek here as well.
Yes, sir!
Chapter 6. First step. I came as soon as I heard. What's the Secretary's condition? It's another new strain of guilt. We've tried a number of treatments, but nothing works. Dr. Clarks has been with Anderson since he arrived. You'll be taking his place. I understand. Victor, we need instructions.
Okay, we'll be working together on this one, Sniles. I still can't believe it got to me, too. I should have been more careful. I'm sorry about all this.
Don't strain yourself, Mr. Secretary.
What are my chances, Victor? Tell me the truth. I can take it. I'd say around 25%. That's even being generous.
Victor.
It's alright, Sydney. I want to know all the facts about my condition. Otherwise, how can I make an informed decisions? No matter what condition I'm in, I'm still Secretary of Health and... Victor, will you be able to figure out some way to treat this? I can't make any guarantees, but I'm trying. After all, you're the first victim of this particular strain. I see, so I'm the first one. And my treatment is even more crucial. Sydney, use me as a guinea pig. Find a way to stop this guilt. I gave Caduceus full discretion over my treatment.
But, Richard, that's...
You sure I can't promise any treatments will actually work? Yes, I understand. Worst case, you can use my results to find a cure for others. Can you do that?
Accept your challenge, Mr. Secretary. I would say that I was sorry, but it might sting a little.
Do what you must.
As long as you prepare for the worst, I'm going to find a cure. I'm too smart not to.
Why am I making his voice like a mocking tone? Name, Anderson R. Height, 64.4 inches. Weight, 213.3 pounds. Chi reaction positive. Empty bodies detected. Perform a lobectomy and examine the strain for further study.
There's a new guilt called Penty inside the Secretary's chest. I've done enough tests to know how bad this message can be, but I have no idea how to treat it. Honestly, I think it's hopeless. But hey, every disease has to have a cure, right? So it's up to us to find one. That's how medicine advances. And you know that. That's why you joined Caduceus. Anderson said worst case, at least this illness can be used to advance our understanding of guilt. I assumed he was just some crusty old bureaucrat. But when you think about it, I guess he really understands what we're about. So we kind of owe it to you guys to make sure this works out. I say you have one main objective. Do everything I tell you to do.
What kind of objective is that?
There's no known treatment yet. Would you like to think of one? I'm the one who's done all the research, so just listen to me.
Yeah, let's see about that.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Let's just do our job.
That's a good attitude. I hope you can handle this.
Really just cocky ass mocking at tones.
Okay, let's start.
I wasn't too far off of what he sounded. All right. Okay, scalpel. Laser does not work.
Do it like I told you.
Do it like I told you.
Here goes.
Start with the vial of blue liquid.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
Inject it in. Oh!
Bastard. Derek.
I'm trying to aim for the thing.
Just like I thought.
Yoink!
What the heck?
Don't worry, I got. They say it's filling the goo or whatever the gelatin is filling up his lungs, but it's kind of just covering it. Operation Rookie Doctor. Damn it. I thought I was doing good.
All we can do is wait for his analysis coming. We're depending on you, Victor.
Chapter 7 Medical Research. Let me swap some things around here real quick.
Let's start with the good news. The panty strain has a weakness. It's a section of its DNA that can be easily altered by injecting a nanomachine. It can basically reprogram and convince it to self-destruct. But this private nursery, I just can't nail down. One of the programming strings is complex. Therefore, I need your help.
What do I need to do? Model Research Level B. Case Q.1.
All I need to do is have me solve a simple puzzle. It's just really easy, but I need to see how other people go about solving it. A genius like me would obviously settle the quick with some solution immediately. But I need someone like you who's, you're someone who's not quite as adept at maximizing his mental processes.
If you think I'm an idiot, just say so.
I'll be recording each one of his solutions. Just relax. All you need to do is solve the puzzle. Good luck.
I can do this.
Okay. So this one should work like this.
He did it!
That's all I needed to do.
I see. Yeah, it kind of makes sense. In a way. In that case, I just need to think backwards. Thank you, Dr. Styles. I think I can use a simple program that shouldn't take too long to code. Damn it. I'm just a group of things that's really good at with it, genius. Let's get started right away. No sleep tonight, guys.
Oh, man. The next step. Yeah, a lot of this entire string of missions is just, how do we not have the old man die? How many surgeries does it take? Also, I need to close the blinds because the sun is about to blind me.
Let's begin briefing on the Pempty treatment.
Everything is about this Pempty thing.
I'm out of breath.
I'm preparing appropriate countermeasures. I'll explain this now.
Yeah. Chiral reaction positive. Empty bodies found. Lung functions have decreased due to guilt invasion. New treatment is scheduled for trial.
And the data we gathered during the last operation, it's safe to assume this thing is impossible to remove directly. But the artificial DNA structure at its root has a distinct weakness. It collapses when attacked from a 3-dimensional angle. So I developed a nanomachine to exploit that very weakness. By slightly altering its DNA, we can instigate necrosis. Basically, we'll drive it to suicide. I tried it on a sample and it took effect immediately, within 4 seconds. Its mass had been halved. 3 seconds later, 91% of its mass was completely destroyed. See, this guilt's rapid regeneration rate only transfers to suicidal DNA that much faster. Ugh. If we can treat it down that way, excision should be kick. So our objectives are simple. Perform a lobectomy, inject the nanomachine directly. And excise the guilt and any surrounding tissue. So that's the plan, Chief. Any objections?
Sounds like our best option. Derek, prepare for surgery.
Let's begin.
I understand.
Okay, let's.
Open up the guy through his already open wound. Okay, where's the... There it is.
Oh, what the?
What the hell?
Bastard!
I can't actually remove that. Got it.
Damn it!
We have to abort the procedure.
No, Chief has almost.
His body can't handle anymore. We have to stop this in the mortar. I think I honestly had to say Pempty is my favorite. I don't know why. Like, out of all the guilt types, Pempty just... I like it. I can't explain it. It's just a really nice one. Maybe it's because I just like the way you have to fight it or have to deal with it.
Yeah, he has a contingency plan. How could I be so stupid? Have an obvious flaw in their DNA. So of course they have a system to enforce it. Damn it. Stupid, I can't believe I missed it. Yeah, stink.
When are you going to grow up? We all make mistakes, Victor. At least Derek was able to retrieve a sample of the guilt for us. Couldn't you use that to create a more effective treatment?
Of course I can. That virus is gonna make me pay for making a fool out of me.
I also like the name Pempty. It's just a really fun, like, guilt. It's really fun. Like, yeah, the other ones are difficult and all, but Pempty just is fun. I like it. It's my favorite. I want a plush. I want a plushy Pempty. Oh god, I forgot his voice immediately.
It's so good to see you, Robert. Can you be back at home?
Actually, I found that as director, I have a little too much time on my hands.
I think the doctor of your beauty would have time to spare. Oh, are you here to visit your favorite student?
How you feeling, Secretary Andus? Dr. Hoffman, when did you get here? Derek wasn't my student, Richard. I didn't teach him anything. I've known the secretary for a long time and came to see him.
I'm sorry that our visit had to be under such unfortunate circumstances.
It isn't your fault. This is no ordinary disease.
I need to see your hand, Mr. Secretary.
Sorry, am I in the way?
It's fine, that way.
Pretend I'm not here. I want you to be able to do your job. Richard, I'll be honest. You're not going to be happy, but I took a look at your charts. I'm going to be taking part in the briefing as well. Is that all right?
Then you'll start practicing again.
Don't jump to conclusions. I'm only acting as an advisor, and only until you're discharged. I hope you can forgive my selfishness. Besides, Caduceus owes me after taking one of Hope's best surgeons.
I had a request for you as well. Even if I said no, it wouldn't stop you. Do what you think is best.
Okay. Is Director Castle here?
He should be in his office.
I'll go speak with him then. Get some rest, Richard.
And look, I need to help again, okay?
Is this another puzzle? I hate those stupid things.
Yeah, he might look smart, but Derek used to copy off my test.
That was a long time ago.
Yes, they all take a few minutes.
Whatever. I still don't understand how these things make any difference. Model research level A. Case Q.2. Help create a new device by figuring out another puzzle. It's no sweat, right?
Ain't two puzzles this time. They should be decently similar to the last one. Okay, I need Dr. Styles.
Okay. I can do
Get
this.
this over. Oh god. Crunch my fingers real quick. So, okay, this one can go here. This one there.
No, Dr. Styles.
Shut up real quick. Hold on, I'm thonking. That's.
No, Dr. Styles.
Hold on. I can just. Shit. Okay. This might be So I need. Okay, that. That one can't go there. I need this one here. Aha! That's it.
That's only the first part.
Shit. Yeah, I need this to go there. I'm thinking like this, yeah? Yeah!
Dr. Styles.
Why was that one?
Good job. They should do nicely.
Wow, that was almost a compliment.
Overall, you only contribute 1%, but still thanks a lot. I had all of Caduceus help out this time. That gave me more than enough data. I should be finished in no time.
So can you really do it?
Are you stupid? That's the reason I'm here.
Voice acting good as always. Why, thank you. I'm trying to get better. So I'm trying to provide a wide range of voices so I can amplify my own. That's the secret. If you just do as many crazy voices as possible, you amplify your own voice. As far as what I've taught myself.
How are you feeling, sir? When I was younger, I was in much better shape. I never got sick. Now I understand. Having a disease is so painful. If Delphi is capable of creating something like this, they need to be stopped at any cost. Of course, sir. And I'm glad. Huh? I don't know how to operate on patients or how to research treatments. So if the only way I can find you is to be your test patient, then so be it. I'll gladly fulfill my obligation to Caduceus. Don't worry, I won't give up until you find some kind of treatment.
Like, Angie and the director are probably like the more... Dr. Myers, the director, and Angie are probably my more outlandish voices that I've done. Everyone else is slightly normal. Those three are just the outliers.
Listen up, everyone. Secretary Anderson is getting weaker every day. It seems hopeless. But I don't think he'll die. I've never seen anyone fight so hard to stay alive. So all we can really do is destroy the guilt that's killing him from the inside. Don't think about anything but the operation at hand. This is serious. Victor, please explain our plan of attack.
Okay, I have to despawn for day. Bye. See you later, Tano. Thank you for joining.
Yeah, I can't pay attention.
Kyle reaction. Lung condition has dropped to critical. Prototype laser treatment is the only option.
I developed a new type of laser for use in this procedure. Last time, we found that a single core unifies the cells. Even if the most of the tissue is lost, the core can just reboot everything. But even when we destroy the core, it just restores itself. A meme for the core. A meme for the core regeneration must exist in each individual cell. In other words, this guild has a wicked contingency plan. So I thought of a new contingency plan of my own. Use the nanomachine to lure out the core just like last time. Use our new laser to destroy the core as it tries to regenerate tissue. Yeah, not that different from before. It should be easy.
Victor, how sure are you that this new laser will work?
It leaves less than 1% of the core protein behind. A lot less. It's guaranteed to work even against this bastard. But the laser will also cause serious damage to any human tissue it comes into contact with. You're going to have to be really careful about that.
Understood. There's not much time left. You can do it, Derek.
Won't give up.
I'm going to save him.
Remember what Dr. Castle said, his body won't survive much longer. It's our last chance, we have to succeed. And then an instinct, they let me down.
Okay. Got to do everything until the core shows up.
We did it! Take that, you little punk. Something's not right. Core was sorted, why is the tissue seated?
Uh-oh.
Don't screw up. Give it hell.
What about that one?
Look at that. Okay.
Doctor!
Got it. Come on.
I think it's working.
Trying to not. These guys are the problematic ones. Damn it. Because if I even let one of those guys through, it does a serious mark on him. Did I do it?
The chiral reaction is dropping.
Yeah, that's why Pempty is fun. It has that sort of boss battle, like an actual sort of like you have to keep track of what you're doing. Like reduce the because you do not have time to inject him with a syringe. The best you can do is like rub him with liquid. Did you call for La Madre? Hello, Guild Mother. Doing surgery on a.
Well, I'm going to come to class. You guys should get your rest too. You never know when the next patient is going to pop up.
Nice work, Dr. Styles.
I haven't encountered any medical word yet. Let me grab my scalpel. Good work, everyone. Got it. Grab the scalpula.
Secretary Anderson was doing all the work. I'm surprised he held on for so long.
Victor.
Well, I was just being honest.
Well, we all fought hard. Secretary Anderson included.
I'm taking off. My work here is done.
So let's see. I fought Pempty. I fought Tartari. Or Tatari. And I also fought the goddamn triangles.
How's he doing?
I don't know. It's a miracle in itself that his body could withstand 3 operations. Apparently, Pempty strength focuses attack on the nervous system first. Can you imagine what kind of pain Richard must have been in? I mean, we also had to do surgery to even make a cure for that one, so I can't really blame him. The K Vigilers would have interfered with our test results, so he hid the pain. He fought against Gold all by himself.
Is he going to wake up?
God only knows. The only thing we can do now is pray. Incurable disease. Oh, hold on. Let me do this out. 3 days later.
Chief, Secretary Anderson has regained consciousness.
What? I'll be right there.
It feels like I've been asleep for a very long time.
We were worried, Mr. Secretary. There was a chance you would never regain consciousness.
I'm sorry that I caused you all so much trouble. Cindy, please do me a favor. Could you call Robert Hoffman in? There's one last thing I need to discuss with him before he returns to Hope.
Mr. Secretary, what are you saying?
Angie, contact Dr. Hoffman. Also, please assemble the guild team.
Chief, what's going on?
With your experience and knowledge, Angie, you should already know. That last operation took quite a toll on the Secretary's body.
Oh, we found a treatment. It's not fair.
Richard, are you alright?
I'd almost forgot to ask you about the request amount.
That's right, I remember you mentioning it.
I'm leaving Caduceus in your hands.
What are you talking about?
Is that okay with you, Cindy?
Dr. Hoffman was a very skilled surgeon, but... Exactly, that's all in the past. I haven't performed an operation in years. I couldn't keep taking responsibility. What good is a Lucius doctor like me to Caduceus?
Why did you stop operating? You told me that your greatest joy was being able to help patients. You're the last person I would expect to turn his back on patients indeed.
My hands, they've grown too heavy. I can heal people, there's no doubt about that. The healing touch let me save patients that nobody else could. But it's impossible to save every single patient. That burden is too great. I can't bear it.
Still trying to do everything alone. You haven't changed at all. Can't you see all the doctors and nurses here already support you? Doctors like Derek and Greg. You don't have to fight alone.
That may be, but
Have you forgotten already? Your patients are fighting too. The patients you operated on asked you to fight by their side as an ally in that battle, even if they ended up as casualties. Nobody understands that more than I do now. Some people may be disappointed that you couldn't save their loved ones, but nobody is pleased that you stopped trying.
Richard!
I remember something you told me back in our college days. You said that people should never hear that their condition is incurable. There are doctors here like Derek Stiles who feel the same way. But perhaps you have changed. Tell me that. If that isn't what you believe anymore, I understand. But if you still want to save the unsavable, I want you to lead Caduceus in my place.
My jaw's hurt. My throat doesn't hurt. My jaw hurts doing that voice. Ugh. Ow. Ow. I moved my jaw in a weird way and I just kind of hurt myself.
Treat the injured. Save the weak.
Richard!
Caduceus is a group of people who refuse to accept that some diseases cannot be cured.
Stop it! We should discuss this after you've recovered and left the hospital.
I won't be leaving. My place is here with Caduceus. I hope you'll stay as well. Even if I'm sleeping. I will still. Oh! The sunset is beautiful here.
I never forgot what I told you. I remember everything. I still believe what I said. Nothing's changed. What have I been doing all these years?
I'm glad to hear it. I knew you had a chance, Robert. That's why you recommended Derek. You knew that he could help Caduceus. Robert, please, take care of Caduceus.
My friend, I promise I'll work hard to bring your dream to life. Count on it.
And I no longer have to do that guy's voice. He is dead. He actively died. Old Brook Saint Hospital, OR. The kidney is on its way. ETA is 1 hour. Plan out your operation with that in mind.
I'm more concerned about that tumor, to be honest.
I need to excise the tumor before you can perform the kidney transplant. Otherwise, those veins are going to bleed out and you have serious complications.
You aren't concerned at all about this body? It may reject a new kidney.
We already know that this can severely inhibit the body's autoimmune response. As you can imagine, that all eliminates any such risk. We were confident that the kidney won't be rejected.
Alright, Professor. But this had better not be a sacrificial operation. I already told them.
Yes, we're quite familiar with the contract, Dr. Weaver. I assure you, all your patients are people we expect to see back at work.
Well then, Dr. Weaver, let's begin the operation.
I feel like I could give him a Russian. I can't do a Russian accent, though. Name, guilt victim. Height, 60.4 inches. Weight, 87.4 pounds. Kidney transplant. Perform... Oh god, I'm gonna butcher this. Perform anastomosis. Anastomosis to slow blood flow, then proceed quickly. Tumors have been confirmed and must be extracted first. Anasto... I can't even think of a funny word to replace that with, so, anal osmosis. There. Perform anal osmosis, I guess.
Well, since we're still waiting on that kidney, I might as well get started on the tumor. I can't transplant the kidney until that tumor is out of him anyway. Key to this transplant is going to be anal osmosis the in veins. Once I administer the vasoconstrictor, his blood flow should slow down. I'll need to complete the anal osmosis while it's still in effect, or he could bleed out. In short, there are two parts to this. Tumor excision, transplanting the new kidney. A pretty tall order considering. We've got real risk of blood loss here, so just make sure I've got that kidney when I need it. Depending on how this goes, I may need to bring my healing touch into play.
Here goes.
I'm going to begin this procedure. Keep me posted on the new kidney.
Purple. If I don't know how to pronounce a medical word, I am butchering it to all hell. Okay, he can only go up to 50. Good to know. God, how do I do this?
That goes good.
Okay, let's just get those out of the way so his regeneration restabilizes. Okay.
Next. Good. One down.
Connect it.
Good. One more to go.
Now I gotta connect. You know, for when I was young, I did not know what the green thing was, and now I understand that that is the bladder. I was like, why? Why wouldn't it suture? Because I needed to go at it sideways.
That's it.
Hold on, I wonder if I should send that entire surgery mission to Yoshi. He only has one kidney. I've come to expect Dr. Miracles from you, Dr. Weaver. His prognosis is still in question, but that's something for our doctors to worry about.
I don't understand what Delphi was hoping to do here. Are you trying to save mankind or wipe it out?
The path to humanity has been on since the dawn of civilization will soon come to an end. Our planet cannot support 7 billion people, all living out long with meaningless lives. We're here to ensure that human beings are changed before it's too late.
I'm going pirate with this guy.
That is the meaning of our guilt research, Slotty. Guilt will be free of mankind from the sins that bind it to the history of destruction.
This is something that you believe, Professor?
Our leader, Adam, has prophesied salvation for the good work we do here. I made it this the only way to absolve our own sin, by paving the way for a new future. Freedom from the shadow of medicine, it's simple as that. Yar, har, 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 har.
I don't understand how a man like you could believe a word of that, Professor.
Dr. Weaver, I would advise you that you only speak about things pertinent to your job here. Doing otherwise would be considered a breach of contract.
Don't worry, Doctor. I'm sure you come to understand sooner or later.
Caduceus in action. Give me a moment.
My name is Dr. Robert Hoffman, and I'm the new executive director of Caduceus. I'd like to say a few words. The late Richard Anderson was a truly extraordinary man. Though he was a politician, his true passion was the medical field, which of course led to the formation of Caduceus.
Secretary Anderson was a man of incredible vision.
Yes, and without his organization, the world would be powerless against medical terrorism. We would all be cowering in fear of guilt. I plan to continue his work and fight back against that menace. That has always been the mission of Caduceus, and it will not change. I hope that I have your support in striving toward the future together.
The Caduceus will continue in honor of Secretary Anderson.
I finished compiling all of the guilt treatment data, but
Delphi's actions seem to be more and more deliberate, and we don't have any idea how far they're willing to go. We'll need to construct full-scale countermeasure scenarios.
Attention all staff. We've received a number of reports indicating possible guilt victims. There's a risk of outbreak. All emergency teams must respond.
well, speak of the devil.
Everyone, gather your supplies and get out there immediately.
Yes, sir. Oh God, here we go.
People have started collapsing.
I want 3 teams. Start treating the most advanced symptoms first. Dr. Clarks, find out which hospitals have received guilt victims. Cooperate with those doctors and instruct them on proper treatment.
Pharaoh, welcome in. You have caught a manticore. Understood.
Dr. Styles, Dr. Chase, get ready to operate. Dr. Miles assigned 2 teams to handle anesthesia.
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
Understood, Chief.
How can I help?
Dr. Hoffman.
My medical license has been an ornament for far too long. It's time I make good on the Hippocratic Oath.
If you're sure you can operate, we'd welcome your support. As far as treating the guilt,
I've memorized the surgery footage. I know what to do.
then good luck, sir.
My surgical skills haven't rusted over yet.
Okay. Under the knife. So this... Oh. That is the title of the DS game that this game is a remake of. Or remaster. Because this is one of the... I guess start of the end game for that game. There's more to this game afterwards, but this sort of is ramping up to the final scenario.
I think he's stable.
Well done, Dr. Hoffman.
There's no way. How'd the old man move so fast?
Amazing. That must be what it's like to watch a healing touch. Do I look like that too? Dr. Styles, we're ready for the procedure.
Yeah, I'll be right there. Excuse me. Guilt victim. Height, unknown. Weight, unknown. Chiral reaction positive. Kyriaki bodies detected. Multiple patients are in need of immediate attention. And here we go. We have 10 minutes and we have like 5 patients to work through. This is the mission in the DS game that actually gave me a little bit of carpal tunnel. Now they made it easier here because, you know, you didn't have to do like you have to do whole hand movements rather than just precise wrist movements.
There are 5 patients with Kyriaki being transported here. Everyone get ready, it's going to be a long day.
We'll save this patient.
They're depending on us.
There isn't much time.
It's no Kyriaki stream, which gives us about 10 minutes.
Remember,
Wait.
we have 10 minutes.
I cannot dilly-dally.
Guilt.
Because a good... Heal.
Careful, Doctor.
I'm gonna be careful. As much as I can be.
Vital
Slice. I know Vital's dropping. Just give me a moment. I probably should.
Vital reaction is negative.
get these cleaned up.
We're in good shape.
As long as I can do it sub 2 minutes, I should be fine.
You treated the first patient. Let's move to the next one.
I'm making good time.
We've located the guild.
Heal him up. Heal him up. Actually, suture these guys. And then heal him up. Gotcha, bastard. Yeah, now I'm moving.
Chiral reaction is negative.
Now I'm moving on him.
Amazing.
Alright,
The second patient is okay.
patient 3.
We should keep moving. We've located the guild.
There you are. Heal up. Making good progress. Yeah. Now once you actually start getting into the groove, you can move decently fast. Start styling on these guys.
The chiral reaction is negative. You can do it. That makes 3 patients.
Alright, on to patient 4. We're making good time. That guy's fat.
We've located the guild.
See you. Heal up. You want to suture before you heal up, because the more wounds there are, the greater the decrease in HP. Yep. Find a big boy. Is that one not suturing?
Chiral reaction is negative.
Probably because I didn't have enough sutures on him.
Just one more patient. We've saved
Wrap 'em
the
up.
4th patient. This is the last one. guilt.
There it is. I could probably take my time with this one because it's the last of the patients of the 5 patients. And I have 4 minutes on that clock. Heal up. Because I have a gut feeling they're going to send 2 big boys at me. Where is it? There you are. Heal up.
All 5 patients are stable.
Oh. Okay. I guess they did send 2 big guys after me.
That was a close one.
This won't mean as much now, but I knew you could do it.
Dr. Styles?
Dr. Stiles, you really were amazing. Ugh.
Screw you, I got an S rank. Oh, let me take a bite of my biscuit here. Hey! How dare you? I'm a master suturist.
Dr. Styles has come a long way himself.
No, it's tough, Derek, but prepare for the next patient. Understood. I suture perfectly. You saw the... You see, the secret is you connect their liver to their lungs so the liver can get direct oxygen flow at a higher pace. I just did the operation. That's where my sutures go. We have a problem. People are starting to collapse outside of a quarantine perimeter. From guilt? The tests haven't come back, but judging by the symptoms... Anyway, you need help immediately. Chief's orders. We're on our way. Good to see you, dude. Oh. What's the situation? The test came back positive. It's definitely guilt. But these symptoms don't match. It could be an all-new strain. Oh. And if you don't want my opinion, I think this one's airborne. Airborne? We need to collect guilt samples while treating these patients. If this strain manages to spread, it would be a total disaster.
I'm fine to believe they're expanding the safety perimeter.
Good call, Leslie. We have to minimize damage wherever possible. It's in your court. It's in your court, Derek. I don't have the skills to handle this one. I'll take care of those cool gear patients. Good luck, man. His voice is just never something I can never get correctly. Yeah, good luck on your patients too. No sweat. Vogler Hugh. Height, 72.1 inches. Weight, 150.8 pounds. Chiropractic reaction positive. Should he... No. No. No!
A test indicate this is a mute.
Oh god, it's the triangle ones.
A test indicates this is a mutated treaty strain.
The kill we saw in Africa.
According to Dr. Nigel, this mutation is far more contagious than before. The thorns have become highly toxic when vaporized.
So we needed to drain the mist before the infection could spread.
Correct. Please be very careful, Dr. Styles.
I hate this one. I hate the strain.
Let's begin.
In there.
Proceed as normal.
Come on.
Nice work, Dr. Styles.
I hate that strain. I hate that specific strain. I'll take a C. I'm not doing it.
Great work, Dr. Styles. Do you think this will be ever seen? Doctor, the case of Tatardius strain has been completed nearby.
Well, it's not over yet. Tell them we're on the way. Oh, thank God. Listen, I would murder someone if I had to do like 3 Trinity patients in a row, because not only do I only get the one time slowdown, I hate that thing with a passion. It gives you no time to react. And once it gets out of hand, you just have to restart the mission. Like, it is an absurd, like, one to deal with. Like, it is at the bottom of, like, the ones, how easy ones can deal with. Also, this music is rad as hell. I love it. If you haven't done so already, listen to the entire sort of Trauma Center Second Opinion soundtrack. It is top notch.
The patient is being transported from a nearby hospital.
The Tatartic case is here. Deck is operating. That's all leave. The strain is too contagious to treat in the normal operating room. I'm moving on to the next hospital. Good luck, you two. Dorian Eric. Height 67.6 inches. Weight 155.0 pounds. Chiral reaction positive. Tatardi body is detected. This mutation is resistant to serum and much stronger than before.
Look at his skin. That's what's definitely caused by the Tatardi strain. The serum is ready, Doctor. Hurry. Let's begin the Tatardi eradication.
Doctor,
Yeah, I know. Oh, and they're just gonna have a hole in their chest real quick while I, medicine them up.
good work.
All right.
We've located the guild. Chiral reaction decreasing.
I'd have to be, like, precise with this one. Because I can miss at a point blank range.
Got it. Is that it?
Reaction is negative.
Whoops. Don't worry, I just sewn your skin to the mattress. You'll be fine.
Nice work, Dr. Styles.
And I prevented less than 6 diverticula.
What special should we expect this outbreak to be?
We're receiving updated reports from Caduceus Net International. They've confirmed guilt victims in at least 4 California cities.
How did you respond?
Send medication and treatment instructions to hospitals in those locations. Hopefully, local doctors can take it from there. A phone call. Hello, this is Dr. Castle.
I mean, we're concerned about some of the decisions you've made today.
We're in high alert, sir. I would ask that you please make this brief.
I certainly appreciate the circumstances, but I'm calling in regard to the medication you've issued to a number of hospitals. I'm afraid you're going to have to abort those treatments.
I beg your pardon, sir.
You don't have proper clearance to issue those treatments to public facilities. Most of them haven't been even started the FDA proposals. If those drugs are in the public sector, the pharmaceutical industry won't be happy. If you insist on using those treatments, you're going to have to administer them yourself at Caduceus.
What the hell are you talking about? You've seen what guilt does. Patients would die before they even got here. We're cutting things too close, that is. I won't listen to this.
I heard you're a difficult man, but you might want to think this through carefully. You've read the reports. We both know your funding is in jeopardy.
I've had enough of this crap. Excuse me. There are more important matters to demand my attention. Those bastards.
Politicians seem restless. I assume Richard had been holding them back while he's in office. Now that he's gone, there's nothing standing in their way.
I don't even understand what Caduceus stands for. Our entire purpose is to do what other medical organizations can't. I need to speak with the Victor.
What's going on, Chief? Kinda busy here.
I need you to take care of something for me right away. Please send complete copies of our guilt reports to all major U.S. hospitals.
You sure that's okay? I mean, that's a pretty big deal.
Don't worry, Victor. I'll take full responsibility.
Yeah, I was actually expecting you to do something crazy like this. I already have the files ready.
And send them, Victor.
You're even more serious than your brother.
I've never lost a fight.
Like, politicians just need to get out of the way when there's actively people going to die. Just get out of the way. Like, we're setting pharmaceuticals because this is a active threat of bioterrorism. This is not like just like an outbreak. This is active bioterrorism. Because that's what guilt is.
You alright, sir? You don't look well.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Have to deliver as soon as possible.
Keep the slaves at stick.
Yeah, I understand. I've seen that mark on your back before, actually. May I have your attention, please? Our expected time of arrival has changed. It is no longer 3:25 p.m. Because of a strong tailwind, we should be arriving early at approximately 2:45.
Thank you so much.
Community Hospital, San Diego.
And the technique in this video almost looks like it's getting that Dr. Jag is still working hard.
Miss Fulton, the vaccine and serums just arrived.
Alright, I got things ready. You should change your clothes. We also need to contact any doctors who are off duty.
It's gonna be a long day, Nurse Fulton.
He's here earlier than usual.
Yeah, Dr. Yeager's never here on time. What's going on? This must be really serious.
Doctors always come when they're needed. Let's get started then, shall we? I can't let my own people show me up.
The Geneva Convention means nothing here. It really doesn't. Geneva suggestions.
So we get it under control?
I think so. We managed to contain the guilt before it could spread. It's all over the news, though. If Delphi expects to catch us off guard again, it's going to take a lot more work.
What about Director Castle?
You mean because he sent that medicine? I'm sure he'll be fine. He did what had to be done and averted a major catastrophe. And I guess someone tipped off the press about what really happened. They can't fire him now. He's a hero, politically.
I wonder who tipped him off. What do you think, Victor?
I found it intriguing. I hear even counterterrorism units getting involved.
It's about time, huh? The president's gonna be here next week, supposedly. Hope nobody will on vacation anytime soon.
I had to cancel mine. I could be scuba diving right now.
Don't hold back on our account, Leslie. How do you really feel?
Emergency warning! Unidentified persons have been seen on the premises. All staff return to your stations immediately to wait further instruction. You think it's someone from Delphi? There are several intruders. Some of them already escaped. We've contacted security, but...
We can't just let them get away. Chief, we should be looking for those punks ourselves.
We're defenseless, and we don't even know whether or not they're armed.
Well, we don't have any leads on Delphi's locations, do we? Letting them walk out of here would be like letting hundreds of people die.
Dr. Chase has a... Ugh. Dr. Chase has a point. It's dangerous, but we need to find them. Those of us who can defend ourselves should pair off and start looking.
That's what I'm talking about. The lady should stay back here where it's safe.
Slow down there, Tarzan. I used to be a cop, remember?
I have studied Aikido. I will murder a bitch. You have? What? We live in dangerous times. Let's begin the search.
Jesus. I reiterate that Angie is unstable.
They don't seem to be hiding anywhere in this building. All the rooms are locked, and this hall ends up ahead.
That's a relief. We should probably head back.
Stop right there!
Huh?
It's one of the Delphi. But how?
There's nowhere to run. What's wrong, Angie? We almost had him.
No, it couldn't be.
I think he got away.
I'm sorry,
Oh well, he had a gun, so it's probably best if I didn't catch up with him. Let's head back. We need someone to examine this evidence.
Evidence?
It was pretty dark, but I tried anyway, see?
A camera? You managed to take his picture that fast?
Ugh.
What's wrong?
Oh no, don't tell me.
This is bad. Quick, someone, we need help over here. Infection. How's Dr. Myers doing? It's guilt, Derek. You'll need to operate immediately. We found a needle in her leg. It must have injected it. Somehow. Which strain is it? We don't know. Could be a new one. Another one? Victor's analyzing it as we speak. We'll start when he gets back to us. Understood. Tell me what's going on, Angie.
I'm sorry. It's nothing. Don't worry. We should prep for the operation, Doctor.
Name, Myers Seibel. Height, 68.5 inches. Weight, 116.0 pounds. Chiroration positive. Pair of scabby bodies detected. Immediate removal is necessary before they reach the patient's heart.
I checked the files, and it looks like we got a 97% match. This one's fibrous, which basically means it's going to be a pain in the ass. You need to operate right away.
Huh? You haven't explained how to operate on this fibrous thing.
I'll explain it after you open up. Come on, hurry. As soon as that thing gets in the body, it moves directly towards the heart. And if it gets there, it's history. Find it yet?
There's something in her stomach near the small intestine.
Sounds about right. It's quick, so we have to hurry.
This one's a little bit more aggressive than Kairaki.
There isn't much time.
It's this one, you have to move.
We've located the guilt.
Listen to me.
Haven't-
Damn it. Keep trying. Oh, you're doing it. That's it.
Chiral reaction decreasing.
Don't screw up.
Keep those things from moving. Yeah, this thing will split if you aren't careful. Or you have to split it, but...
We're halfway through.
Come on. Oh, I got a suture. Keep that thing stunned. I know Vital's dropping. Give me a moment. I gotta keep that thing stunned. Because the moment it moves, it has a chance to leave the area. And I don't want to go shifting up. Listen, we didn't make a big enough incision for it to leave, so I don't want to go digging up someone's chest cavity just yet.
Chiral reaction is negative.
Pretty good. Looks like we're still having an anesthesiologist. I almost gave him Cybel's voice.
I'm not sure we can find a replacement for her anyway.
Replacement? How can you talk about her that way?
Dr. Mansley, one of my skin doctors. I don't think anyone could have taken her place like a GCS.
God. Now imagine that, and they start combining every
Nice work, Dr. Stone.
version of guilt. That one's a pain to deal with when you're trying to deal with everything else. I mean, you can stun it and keep it in the area, but... I lost usage of laser because I'm such a bad shot. You did well, Derek. I had to save her. I'm gonna let anything happen to one of our best doctors. And I couldn't let my brother down either.
So, was that picture worth Cybel risking her life?
Oh, I totally forgot about that. Let's see.
Well, he's very handsome.
Huh?
I remember that face.
I've seen him before.
Blackwell, that's Professor Blackwell. He went missing about 10 years ago.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he was studying immunology. Before his disappearance, he was a big name scientist. But could he really be involved with Delphi?
There's no about it. That man is Kenneth Blackwell.
Angie?
Blackwell disappeared 13 years ago, leaving his wife and daughter behind. He's my father.
Your name's Angie Blackwell?
What I'm about to tell you does not leave this room. We found Professor Blackwell. He's up north, in Santa Balboa.
What's he doing up there?
He's apparently hiding at the IDOF Pharmaceuticals Research Lab. The FBI has been watching him since late yesterday.
Do you think IDOF is sheltering Blackwell then?
The question is whether or not they know they're sheltering him. I doubt the regular employees have any idea he's here. or what kind of research he could be doing.
They're going to raid the lab?
Yes, tomorrow. To reduce the risk of another killer outbreak, they want us to be there as well.
Then we're sending Derek in with them?
That's really our only option. Can you accept the risk, Derek?
Of course. But there might be one problem.
What's that?
Oh, wrong voice.
I think he's referring to Angie. She has as much experience with guild as Derek does, but all things considered, taking her might not be a good idea. Don't worry, I'll arrange for someone else to assist you.
I understand, sir. But
Is there something else?
I don't think Angie's going to like that much. I mean, they're going in after her father. If I were in Angie's place, I'd want to see the truth for myself. It's a conflict of interest that could compromise the mission. It might be painful for her, but still.
Excuse me.
Angie, you heard us?
You shouldn't be eavesdropping.
I'm sorry, but I can make my own decisions. Did you stop to consider how many
I think we try that one.
Did you stop to consider how I might feel about this? I'm not a child. I deserve a voice. I deserve a choice at the very least.
You could watch them arrest your father.
Derek was right. I want to see the truth with my own eyes.
Let her go. Angie may just be my assistant, but she's a lot stronger than I am. She knows Aikido. She could kick my ass at this instant. I don't think I could have completed all this operation without her. What should we do, sir?
Let her go. I doubt we could even find a suitable replacement, and sending Styles in without an assistant would be foolish.
Thank you.
I heard what you said back there, but are you going to be okay?
Thank you for supporting me, Dr. Styles. I'll be all right. So much has happened over the past few days. More than anything, I just want to know the truth. I need to find out for myself. I'm going to ask my father why he joined Delphi. My father disappeared right before I entered elementary school. He simply vanished. Nobody had any idea what happened to him. There were times where I hated my father. I'd ask my mom why he left us, but she never had an answer. Even after all that, I found it hard to not to respect him. Nobody ever had anything bad to say about my father. He's the reason I started studying medicine in the first place.
I'm sorry about this, Angie.
I never thought my father could be involved in something like this. Was all my hard work for nothing? I'm sorry, Derek. I'll be fine tomorrow. But for right now, I can't help it. I'm so sorry.
Angie? No. A devil. We just received some breaking news. Local police have cordoned off a research facility owned by Idoth Pharmaceuticals. This investigation may be linked to recent bioterrorist activities. Investigators are now entering the building and will return with more details as soon as they become available. Stay tuned to the channel.
So it begins. I wish we could have sent more than one doctor, but we have patients here that still need help.
Good luck, Derek. Santa Balboa. Delphi's American cell. Idoth Pharmaceutical Research. We have a biohazard here, guys. If you don't have protective gear, you'll need to get the hell out of this area. I can't believe this.
The researcher, he's been infected with guilt.
Get the anesthesia ready. We need to operate immediately.
Yes, doctor.
I'm a doctor. You understand? I'm here to help.
Forget about me. I'm already dead. Those bastards, they betrayed us. But the professor.
Calm down. Try to conserve your strength.
Professor Maxwell.
He doesn't deserve to die like me.
His vitals are dropping fast. What should we do?
If we don't operate now, he's going to die. I'm going to administer painkillers. Hang in there.
No, save the professor.
Don't worry. We'll take care of him. The anesthesia is working. Get a table ready.
Right away.
Name, Milan Ludwig. Height, 68.7 inches. Weight, 160.0 pounds. Car reaction positive. Unknown infection detected. Extreme care is required during the treatment procedure.
I contacted headquarters, but there seems to be no match data.
I see. Guess we're going in blind again. It almost seems like it was planned out.
What do you mean?
How could the researchers accidentally release this guilt? They know how dangerous it is. They're the ones who created it.
Do you think they infected themselves as a way to hide the evidence?
That doesn't sound right either. Delphi definitely seems to have a weird preoccupation with death, but I don't think they incurred suicide as a way to further their cause. Sorry, never mind. We need to concentrate on the patient.
Let's begin the operation.
Begin the operation. I can't
I don't understand.
recall which one this was.
Doctor,
I actually don't remember what this strain was.
oh my god. I think it's working. They keep coming. Files are spiking.
I remember what this strain is. I just don't remember this part of the goobers. And that one's dancing.
The chiral reaction is negative. Why would he do this?
Sir, you appear to have spiders in your heart. Or your lungs.
Nice work, Dr. Styles.
Who put spiders in your lungs? And why are there spiders in my lungs? Huh? You ever feel how I feel? I want a spider in my lung.
The police are removing him to Caduceus.
Good.
Kept asking us to save Professor Blackwell. And my father really is here.
It must be further inside. Let's go, Angie.
Okay.
A devil. Death awaits all. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Because I'm resting the Wiimote on my leg, so it's like pointed upwards. But do they have centipedes in their phone? Excuse you? What? I have many questions about that phrase. Centipedes in their vaginas? What? I know. What? I not the research. It was a sub. I don't know. It was a Subway ad. Like, are we talking about Subway as in? Oh. You said Subway ad. I was fully thinking Subway as in the sandwich company. Like, what kind of Subway are they selling that you would need to advertise that? I mean, I know you can put roast beef in them, but centipedes in here. Oh, God. Computer virus protection. Who are you? I'm a doctor from Caduceus. You're going to be okay, sir. We need to operate immediately. Please don't resist. I think you can sue us, but no matter. It's too late. That isn't true. We saved your colleagues, and we can save you. Yes, I was disappointed by how quickly you stopped my guilt. You've always found you found ways to treat all 6 strains. You've definitely proven your surgical ability. But the guilt inside me is unlike anything you've seen thus far. Now that the Zavado is complete, this facility means nothing to them. So I'm ending it all before Delphi can. Go! A pathetic sinner like me isn't worth saving. I'm a doctor. Helping people fight off disease is my job. You can worry about your sins after I save your life. None of us are allowed to die. It's exactly as he preached. But that doesn't matter. I've made my choice.
Why did you create guilt? You threw away your reputation, your life, even your family. Why, Father?
Angie, I was afraid that was you. I wanted to die so I'd never find out about this.
Just tell me why.
Angela Blackwell's father died 13 years ago. I'm just a ghost. Please, let me pass on.
You can't do this.
Is this the kind of father you want?
It's my job to help people, and I'm proud of that fact. I refuse to watch you die.
As you wish, but you cannot defeat death. It is not of this world. Begin the anesthesia. We'll start operating as soon as it takes effect. Get ready, Angie. Name, Blackwell K. Height, 73.1 inches. Weight, 165.4 pounds. Chi reaction positive. Unknown infection detected. Pulse has dropped. So cardiac complications are extremely likely.
The car reaction seems to be coming from his abdomen. The spectral analysis indicates it's the same guilt as before.
Angie?
I saw a lot of my father's back. I could still see him sitting at his desk in the study. If I tried to speak with him, he'd always say he was too busy. His own daughter. And he wouldn't even turn around to face me. And then he left us. He turned his back on us once and for all. Was this what he left us for? Was this worth abandoning his own family? He abandoned us, but he's still my father. Please save him, Doctor.
You have a lot to answer for, Professor Blackwell. Those are sins you'll have to deal with yourself. First, I'm going to make you survive this.
Let him die.
The strain's called Safado.
Let's begin.
Get ready for an actual boss fight with music.
Oh my god. What is? It's ineffective. Doctor.
Sensing Safado's nest directly nullifies the victim's heartbeat. It steals that pulse to create energy for its own purposes. So basically, Safado is a parasitic form of death itself. Please give me info on diagnosis of this patient.
Well, when I was a child, my father, he didn't even acknowledge my existence.
I was still hoping you would have information on how to deal with this.
Yes, it worked. Wait, what happened to discovery music?
It's melted. I'm fighting an actual spider on this dude's heart.
We have to go after it.
Like, when does a surgery game have an active boss fight? You... Keep on its toes. Way to go. Go with that one over there. Hey, stop feasting on that dude's heart.
Doctor, I think it's working.
Let me recharge my laser.
Doctor,
Recharge laser. Come on, heal up. Heal up.
through the outer layer.
What could it mean? I'm trying to hit him.
Carnal reaction decreasing.
Stab him. Gotta wait for my laser to recharge.
Sorry about
Gotcha! Hi, Victor, what are you doing here? Recharge. God. The worst thing is I do not have the... There, I just have to wait for my laser to recharge whenever I can. Eliminate those groups of goobers when I can. I'm out of laser juice. Come on. Crap. If you do any moves here, I don't have the means to deal with them. Come on. He's weakened.
Finish it off.
All right.
I won't give up.
Double.
I won't let that happen.
The only time you cannot use your actual ability, you have to double it. Actively stop time rather than slow it down. That's close enough. Take you long enough. Yeah, but you're in the healing touch.
I'm proud to be your assistant, and I'm proud of you, Dr. Styles.
A rank.
I didn't cry.
You're crying right now.
Yesterday, you said I was much stronger than you. So I forced myself not to cry. I'm your assistant, Dr. Styles. And an assistant has to support her doctor. Thank you for allowing me to see my father again.
I'm proud of you, Angie.
Doctor.
We still need to carry him out. Then it's finally over. Sayonara. Now, if you notice, there's no other missions. Yet. Idolph Research Facility. Idolph Pharmaceutical Laboratory. Attention all personnel, the laboratory has been contaminated. The door is unstable. Seal up at the main entrance. Stand by for further instructions. I repeat, all personnel, the laboratory has been contaminated. The gate is unstable. So it all comes down to this, huh? I assume this facility is finished, considering how many people know about guilt now. The inner circle's discussing how to proceed, however. You still have work to do. You want me to take care of the guilt responsible for this mess, I assume. The researcher you're responsible for seems to have a guilt isolated in his small intestine. The symptoms point to the guilt strain called Kariaki, but we're still waiting on lab results. Professor Blackwell printed up some information that might help you prepare. Understood. So the Kariaki strain causes multiple lacerations, This is insane. How can they treat a body they've turned against themselves? Looks like I have my work cut out for me. Still, I've never lost a patient. I'm not about to start now. Chiroaction positive. Assumed to be active Kariaki bodies in the patient. Proceed as instructed. Weber J. Height 64.9 inches. Weight 131.3 pounds. Professor Blackwell will be observing as well. Don't let us down, Weaver.
We're in a critical situation here, but try to concentrate on the patient.
Yes, Professor. I read the packet you provided. You believe this patient has Kariaki? Tests weren't conclusive, but everything we've been told seems to indicate Kariaki, yeah. This is a weird case. Make sure you don't get infected with it, too. Understood. I think I can handle it. So there's really only one thing I need to do here. Expel the Kariaki. What the hell is going on? Bring in the patient. Let's begin the operation.
Let's operate.
Supposedly, Kariaki.
Aha.
Yep, that's after the Kariaki. Where'd it go? There it is. Let's stabilize them before I hear.
There's some senses.
Oh, right. Pattern. This is another guilt? Yes, I'm afraid. So we have to keep him alive while dealing with our little Kariaki buddy here.
Yoink. Yoink, give me this guy. They've been growing spiders in this dude.
Finished.
Did Blackwell leave already? I want to ask him something about the last operation. He's otherwise occupied. Also, they've issued orders for you to evacuate immediately. What? That's how they've chosen to handle the situation. I'm supposed to evacuate too. What about the other researchers? Who's going to operate on them? I guess that's part of their plan as well. They've already dispatched a cleanup crew. There's nothing more we can do here. Hey, cleanup crew? Huh? You guys really are fanatics. You don't even care about people's lives. Everyone here understands the risk involved in what they're doing. All they know is that sins have consequences and mercy is not easily earned. But sacrifices must be made if we're to be freed from the shackles of medical science. I suppose I don't have a choice. I'll agree to evacuate. This is no place for a doctor anyway. Understood. We will not meet again. Goodbye, and good luck. I probably should be thankful they let me go. No questions asked. It's only a matter of time before the past catches up to me. It's a shame they forgot to ask me for that guilt sample I extracted. Maybe the path of guilt does lead to salvation after all. Now that I have all the cards, it's time to ante up. I hear Europe is nice time of year. Welcome to, I believe if I'm correct, Savato is where the game Under the Knife ends. However, Second Opinion continues the story. With Delphi exposed, it didn't take long for sleepy cells to be found and eliminated. The end of medical terrorism seemed to be within reach. Professor Blackwell pledges full cooperation with Caduceus in the ongoing investigation. Although it was his daughter's kidnapping that forced Blackwell to cooperate, he maintained that Delphi's action would have been impossible without his research. When offered a formal pardon, Blackwell insisted that he serve out his term in prison. He thanked Derek and Angie for giving him a second chance to atone for his mistakes. Professor's testimony provided a clearer picture of the international terrorist organization known as Delphi and shed light on their intentions. Delphi had to attain dangerous ideology preached by their leader, a mysterious man who called himself Adam. Their financial backing came primarily from holdings they absorbed from a number of international pharmaceutical conglomerates, such as Idoth Corporation. The major world powers combined resources in a massive search for Delphi headquarters. It wasn't long before they located it, a fortified vessel in the Atlantic Ocean. Dr. Stiles and Nurse Angie were asked to accompany the British Navy in a raid on Delphi's aquatic facility. A horrifying discovery awaited them inside the vessel, one which demonstrated the cruel lengths to which Delphi had gone to develop their guilt. They had kidnapped children from all over the world to serve as hosts for the original subspecies of guilts. That's actually an image from Under the Knife, by the way. They just took that image straight from the... I also think I was wrong. I think this is the end, because you fought Savato, which is the final boss, and then you have the sort of guilt test, I'll call them, where you have to fight against enhanced, well, not enhanced, but harder versions of each of the 6 strains, and then Savato once more. And then it continues on. In the hidden depths of the vessel, Derek came face to face with Adam, the mastermind behind medical terrorism, and the main objective of the raid. Although having absorbed guilt into his own body, Adam had become scarcely more than a corpse. The vapors present in Adam's chamber were enough to momentarily incapacitate Derek, though British forces soon located and revived him. At last, the mission was complete. Adam's guilt-infested remains were confiscated by the British Navy, and their current whereabouts are unknown. For all intents and purposes, Delphi has been destroyed. Several months has passed since that time. Caduceus USA has continued its ongoing battle against intractable diseases. They've seen many members come and go, but their mission to research new treatments has continued, with Dr. Derek Stiles at the forefront.
Thanks to vigilant efforts of Caduceus, USA, memories of the plague known as guilt have finally started to vanish. However, sadly, they did not remake Under the Knife 2, which is the actual factual sequel to Second Opinion and Under the Knife. This new medication is sweet. The patient have responded very well. Hold on. Wiimote lost connection. Wiimote! Wiimote! Respond to me! Hold on. There it goes.
I'm not usually one to brag. Let's just say I expect none less than perfection.
Shouldn't you give some credit to Blackwell since he, thought of it?
There's a fine line between theory and creation. I question your abilities as a doctor if you don't appreciate the difference.
So late, Victor. Blackwell thought up of a method treatment, and you made it work. Can we drop it now?
Whenever. I still made it work.
Kinda sucks that we're the only ones who will ever know Blackwell had anything to do with it. We're fortunate he agreed to help us while he's paying us debt to society. The world needs Professor Blackwell's research more than everyone will ever know.
Welcome back, Dr. Styles. You too, Auntie. Thanks for the 7 years. That poachy was delicious. I'm such a slave to Japanese treats.
Glad you liked it. We didn't have much time to appreciate Tokyo, though, since most of our time was spent on conferences and hospital visitations.
I think I'm a little jet lagged.
Can you at least try to act like you're a renowned super doctor?
Have you heard back from Dr. Myers? I'd like to know how she's adapting to Hope Hospital.
Excuse me, hold on. So it looks like Cyber went to Hope Hospital.
Ah, I forgot. The director wanted to see you as soon as he got back. It must be tough being so popular, huh? You better head out to his office.
Well, thanks for letting us know.
Think that's in chance for going to give us a vacation?
I seriously doubt it.
A long-term assignment in Great Britain?
Will I be going as well?
Yes, they asked for both of you specifically. They're in the final stages of this project and asked our most skilled doctors to participate.
We were hesitant about their proposition, but considering they finally decided to ask for our help after months of silence, we agreed.
Caduceus Europe will also be holding a conference there in about a month. We'd like you to attend that as well, and Director Hoffman will be joining you. Like you said, the British have been quiet about their research since their raid. Now all of a sudden, they're asking outside organizations for help with some project.
They must be extremely confident if they're willing to break their silence on the issue, considering they were unwilling to share any information on Delphi only months ago. We would like you to keep us posted on their activities while you're there.
So they're sharing their data? I thought you said they just wanted skilled surgeons.
They made sure that we understood none of their research was to be made public.
Director Miller is a good man, but I worry about all this secrecy. I can only assume the government wanted to have others involved as a safety measure.
Are you willing to accept knowing that there's more than this that meets the eye?
I understand the situation, but if they need our help, I'm willing to go.
We accept!
We've made preparation for you to leave in 5 days. You'll be on duty as usual until then.
I'll see you both in a month.
Caduceus Europe. And airport. Whee! I don't think that's how Europe actually looks like with their cities. Caduceus Europe, Director's Office. Then again, this might be somewhat in the future.
Thank you for coming all this way. I'm sure you're both quite tired. I don't believe we've spoken since the Delphi raid. It feels good to see old friends again.
It was a difficult mission, but I'm glad everything turned out for the best. It's an honor to be invited here.
Miss Thompson, please let me know if there's anything we can do to make your stay easier. After all, I'm sure Dr. Stiles owes much of his success to having you at his side.
Thank you, Director. I positive Dr. Stiles and I both learned quite a bit during our stay.
Allow me to introduce you both to Dr. Owen, our research executive. He'll be supervising all the research you take part in while you're here with us.
That guy's evil. That guy straight up is evil. He's got red eyes. He looks like a Persona villain. I mean, look at his tie. He's evil. I don't know what voice to give him though, so what voice? I want to go comedic here.
It's an honor to meet you both, Dr. Stiles, this Thompson. Your work on our projects made me quite pivotal, I'm certain.
Nice to meet you.
Dr. Owen is actually the first to be recommended your involvement. He believes that doctors with your talent will be able to complete these final stages.
You might think I'm being selfish, but this is only something you can handle.
I'm giving him kind of like Angie's voice, but like more, softer? Hopefully we won't embarrass ourselves too badly.
Well then, if you'll follow me, I can fill you in on the details of our research.
Caduceus Europe, Research Laboratory.
Since if every genuine achievements have been far beyond expectation, if I might be so blunt, we would say we're meant to do the medical science in its head. As you can see, we translate these stem cells into hopes that they regenerate the lost tissue. But supposing as how quickly it occurs at the low end of autoimmune difficulties.
It's only possible because of our advanced research facilities and brilliant researchers. If we were limited as other branches of Caduceus, I doubt our research would have advanced even half as quickly.
Hey, I'm impressed. I didn't realize you guys were working on something like this. But what does any of this have to do with guilt research?
Most of the theories we put into practice are based on what we learned from the guild. I'm afraid I can't say more than that. We're saving the finer details for our conference. You said that we've already treated hundreds of patients with regenerative technology?
We'll be visiting those patients tomorrow. It will be easier to understand if you can see the recoveries yourself. Dr. Kimishima, have you finished your rounds for the day?
Yes, Director. I assume these are the doctors from America?
Your timing couldn't be better. Allow me to introduce you. Dr. Stiles, this is Dr. Naomi Kimishima. She's been working with us for some time. Like you, she specializes in miracle surgeries.
A pleasure to meet you. Anataka Yome Nastaya Sensei. It's nice to meet you too. I'm afraid I don't understand what you just said, Dr. Kimishima. Oh, my mistake. I was under the impression you had recently traveled to Japan.
Yeah, she hails from Japan, originally. That, however, is not important. She's been supporting our research in a number of ways with her unique talents. In a perfect world, she'd be able to work in your place. However, there's been a problem.
A problem?
There have been isolated reports of guilt throughout Europe, even after Delphi's defeat. Unfortunately, we have no idea what could be causing them. There's been speculation that these outbreaks are occurring naturally, but splinters of Delphi are far more likely. The FBI has been investigating this as well. Dr. Kimishima has her hands full treating the guilt victims as they're brought in. This is why we cannot have her working on the full research full time.
We may also need to assist the crazy Dr. Stiles.
I have to... Cringe. Of course I'd be glad to help. Ow. Ow. Hold on. Let me actually... Can I change the setting? Okay. I might change it so YouTube gets, rather than... So I have it set on YouTube streaming to low latency, which is more live action. I wonder if I can, at the cost of, you know, quality, ultra low latency, which is direct, like, happening. I might try that sometime on some other stream.
I didn't realize there were still cold outbreaks.
It would appear Delphi's power runs deeper than anyone thought possible.
Alright. I'm gonna save the rest of this for another time because I can feel my throat getting weaker and weaker. So, hopefully I have this set up correctly. Doing a double check here to make sure the commands are actually working. So Twitch and Discord. Okay, yeah. It looks like they should be, so. Okay, there it goes. It's just delayed. All right. So, our folks on YouTube, if you want, I have a Twitch, which I'm also live at, and you can follow there, help support the channel there. You can also join my Discord for any updates and the reasons why I haven't been live and updates on everything. Otherwise, for more folks on Twitch, you have YouTube and the same link to that Discord. I will be back hopefully tomorrow if there's a plan for tomorrow. I have to double check with someone. Otherwise, I'll be working again on the what was it? The Roper video for tomorrow, for Monday. I'll finally get that out. I'm sorry I couldn't get out this week, but I had to take a bunch of people's shifts, and there's also a lot of things happening. So, within November's going to be busy, so I'll do my best to be live whenever I can and like produce videos and get them out. So bear with me if I don't stream because I decided to take a work day. Both for actual work and to work on like videos that I have in the backlog. So with that being said, good luck, stay safe, and good hunting, my rookies. And I will see you all soon. See you later, everyone.